Hey, this is Minnesota Raps, or Matt, if you know me from school. This is a rap I wrote called Addicted to Pain. Um, it deals with bullying, suicide, and cutting. And just to let you know, the person in here is not me, but a culmination of a bunch of people that I have met throughout my life, all into one person here. And so it doesn't have a beat. I just wrote this offhand, and stick around until the end because I have some important things I'd like to say. Okay, so. He's so depressed that he can't even get out of his bed. Suicidal thoughts keep on whizzing through his head. He hates dealing with this shit. It's complete madness. An unwilling addict to an unrelenting sadness. He's sick of being taunted. He's sick of being dissed. Believing more and more every day that he won't be missed. He's alone at his house and emotionally unstable. He reaches his hand across to his wooden bedside table. He grabs his pocket knife and takes a long look at his arm, ravaged by several years of addiction to self-harm. An expert of anatomy, a surgeon of his wrist. He makes a small incision and feels comfort in the slit. It doesn't make sense to anyone except for only him, like he's in a bubble and everyone's on the outside looking in. Why would he cut himself? Wouldn't it just make him hurt much more? Every question they ask resounding straight into his core. No hope left for the world and no hope left for himself. He left his happiness and his soul back upon the shelf. He believes that having a happy life is nothing less than fiction. Every scratch and cut he makes is food to feed his addiction. He's fighting a losing battle that he just can't seem to win, wondering what he did to deserve what's happening to him. He once was a sixth grader, no struggles or pain or strife. It's amazing how 3 years can forever change your life. It left a permanent imprint, a permanent impression, left him with anxiety and severe manic depression. Those bullies took away his hope and his will to live. They left him as a shell of a formerly happy kid. It's not fair, he thinks as he digs into his skin. What did I do? What did I ever do to them? He digs a little farther and hits a main vein. Blood's pouring out, but he still doesn't feel the pain. He realizes what's happening, but doesn't care no more. Ready to be rid of the weight that for too long he has bore. The next night he's up on the 5 o'clock news. Just another story used to increase ad revenue. Remember that this could be anyone you've ever met, from that loner kid to the popular one with lots of friends. So, this really hits home to me because I wrote this basically to express some of the things I and other people have gone through, and to let you know that if you are ever going through suicide or cutting issues, that you can make it. In 9th grade, at the end of the year, I did attempt to commit suicide, and it gets better. Since then, I have gotten so much better, and looking back on that, it seems so far away. And if you are ever going through those issues, the best person you can tell is your parents, because honestly, if my parents hadn't been there for me throughout it, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it through partial. I wouldn't have made it through treatment. I probably would have had another attempt, and that time I probably would have succeeded. So, if you're ever going through any of those problems, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and the best person to tell is your parents. They're always there for you. So, that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and remember just to keep your spirits up, and just make sure to just try to stay happy, and there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how dark it seems. There always is.